looks to be what I thought would be Jayson Shaw easily.
Goes out a 10-8 win after the teenager has come charging right back at him. And the scratch off.
He's going to over.
China B team at the World Cup of Pool in Shanghai 16 years ago.
Wasn't so sure a player that gets on with it. That's going to be a little short of ideal, mate. That I can recall, so. He's overcut that. Oh, he played the safety. That's, to me, I wouldn't say alarming, just very surprising.
Oh, Jayson Shaw, who cuts opening rack. Chinese player got a real let-off after his miss on the 8, but he could overtake him without winning the tournament. But David O'Cady could now go ahead of him by getting to the final. So that's something to keep an eye on.
Open over the World 9 ball, but you know, he kind of gets overlooked. We talked about it, Phil and I think it was. Just don't talk about him enough. And he's a super consistent player and certainly capable. Yeah, well, I'll tell you, I mean, it's just theirs, and I was only off by about 15 years. I guess 20 on both of them. I think one was 33 and the other was 39 with elevation, doesn't he? Yeah, I didn't understand that necessarily, but since he does.
Again, it's the 8, and again by some distance, Jeremy.
With the forward stroke. So the black ball hadn't been his best so far.
Missing the 8 in rack 1, didn't get away with it a second time. And Jayson Shaw takes the opportunity to level the match. One of the most memorable occasions here last year. Didn't get off to a good start at all in the final against Alban Ocean. Ended up winning. You know what it's like, Jeremy, to win a big defend it. Does it change the mindset at all, or is it a case that the game's just hard enough as it is without thinking about things like that?
You go to, but you know, there's special ones when you win a big one. You know, you go through a little more. It's almost like you rekindle at times. And, of course, here in Vietnam with Jayson not only having someone going offense here. Probably feels like the tactical side of the game is maybe not his best. And Jayson not wanting to get what looks like a very straight.
So it's taken him a couple of goes to win us, but there's a couple of balls away from being 2-0 down in this match. Now he leads it by 3 racks.
Yeah, and of course our sport, like so many individual sports, it's all about trending early on a similar thin one, trying to really play position more. And I like what Jayson did there, seeing an open 3 ball, hard to get snookered, putting the emphasis on.
Yeah, Jayson Shaw, of course, is going to get to Florida next month. So it was already decided at the start that if he didn't get one of the 3 automatics, it's going to be one of Kraus, Al-Kaidi, and Sanchez Ruiz, who gets the last automatic spot. 3 does get automatically into Shaw's team. It'll be a straight choice between the other 2. Or do you see someone else in the picture?
So we'll see how that goes. And a few of them you can name that that Jayson Shaw has had a lot of success with. So I wouldn't say it's for sure, even though I do like those 2, and I think they should 4 and 8 now. That's pretty good, really good.
Effectively for, well, doing the maths here now. So we knew Gorse from getting a pick?
I mean, I got to give it to, you know, Scholar goes through. I think those last 2 spots at the moment feel like they got to be either Tyler, Oscar, or Billy. But not having the best. Oh, he killed it nicely. You could hear. Another player that has very soft hands. Jayson Shaw, really good touch. Creates a lot of power.
Like this might be quite a close match. And of course, it may yet be. But it's all one way in Shanghai. I think I said 16 years ago. Of course, it was only 6 years ago. Behind and Jeff DeLuna. And Wang had a 9 ball for the match against Austria. The whole Ocean got through 9-8. That really is the only time we've seen Wang Ming
getting to move the arm a bit. It seemed pretty decent, but it's something you got to feel like he's.
Looks to have recovered this well. So he's got it done. So after losing 5 in a row, Wang Ming takes.
Well, he doesn't slow roll him much, huh, Michael?
One from Wang Ming. That didn't lead him anywhere.
You never know. He didn't even go for it. Wow, I mean, kind of went for it, but that was much more about safe than anything. This may fluke in the upper left. It may go in the upper left. Just a zigzag back and forth.
Well, it's felt like a big rack. That's the very real possibility of Wang getting back to 5-3. As it is, he's going to restore that 4-rack advantage. Jayson Shaw polishes off the 9 to lead 6-2. Yeah, they're all. He just seems too nice a man to even think in those terms.
Ball. I don't know if he can really get into the 9 here or not. Oh, he did. He just threaded the needle on the 6, and that's what it took.
You really don't. Carl Boys, Aaron Appleton, Darrell Peach. But really now, Jayson Shaw is the only player who's consistently ball full-time. Real Q Sports all-rounder.
You know, facilities, and you have to have tournaments back there, and you just have to have certain things that set up success.
Ko Pin-Yi looking to make it 5-1 quite swiftly.
Absolutely, and you know, these guys, they're coming here because they've been on the grind.
Field World Masters and beat Shane Van Bonen along the way there. And we could see how frustrated he was, Jeremy, with the outcome.
Yes, he sure has. Talked about that 6 ball was a little funny right from the get. And this is going to be makeable, okay, but trying to put some speed on it, and that being in the side pocket. Is this okay? Yes, it is. Made it missable. Took it on in the corner, and a rare missed ball, especially here in this match from Eagle Eye.
May as well use it. He is stretching a little, but this should be okay. And Wang Ming.
Oh, he hit it beautifully. I don't know if he's going to end up with a pocket. If he gets off the rail, he's got the side. Yes, I think it's a smart shot there from Eagle Eye.
I think the general feeling is he will be doing next month for the first time in Florida. What do you think, Jeremy? Do you think he's got all the
different teams? You know, he's seen different situations. He's been on a variety of score lines, and you know, let alone what he brings not only on the table but a hanger decision for him to be a captain one day. You know, who knows when it was going to happen, of course, because he's still maybe getting it a bit earlier than we thought.
9 in the side.
You know, a lot of times you can keep the safety even more simple. Try and check the cue ball. No, he's going to come tight. And the reason being, the pink does play to the lower right. It's the shot I thought. Sweet stroke there into 6. Kind of looks like he's just kind of out there by himself.
Doesn't seem to have a huge amount of doubt about the outcome. You've got to remember, Wang Ming was a couple of...
May go back and forth. Not one to ease it. Went on the lighter side. Quickly to the hill.
Wang Ming. So if Shaw can polish this off, he'll then... And he said no. He said, I just want to find out in the morning, and seemed to work pretty well for him. He has been one of the big breakout stars of this tournament. About him. And it looks as though we'll be seeing a lot more of Jayson Shaw here in Hanoi.
Only inches away. And it may be a concession on the 9 ball. I kind of got the feeling
Wang Ming will be very pleased to have made it to the last 32. Less so with how he played when he got there. Never really got into the match. Did win the opening rack, had a chance to win the second. And once that had passed him by, Jayson Shaw really took command. Hanoi was so special for him last year. It could be very special for him again this weekend, particularly if he keeps playing with that sort of rhythm.